selling behind the Then on the macho like Randy. The chopper go out to the granny. This nigga pull up your bandit. The killers understand it.
Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome to Brush Up Shaha. My name is Shubhayu Shaha and today I am going to take you through the process of coloring a line art and also shading it. I am going to give you some tips and tricks on how to color a drawing very easily, how to shade a drawing very easily. So stay tuned and without wasting any more time, let's get started. So at first all you have to do is just make a new layer. It is really helpful if you name all your layers. So you can see I have named my layer paint base layer. In this layer I am going to paint all the areas with a solid color, just a base coat. In this layer you have to be a little bit in this technique, actually you have to be a little bit tidy, because that will really help you out in your later stages, because in the later stages you will not be needing to be so much tidy and clean. It will be really helpful. So you can see that I am just painting in all the solid colors. So as you can see, there's nothing fancy about it, just solid colors building up, and all are in just one layer. As you can see, we have created the first base layer, that is the paint base layer. Now we move on to the second layer. We create a new layer and we name it to paint layer 2. So we create a new layer and name it to paint layer 2, arrow sign to show the direction of light. And this is the shortcut part which I was talking about. You have to change the blending mode of that layer, of that particular layer, to overlay. Not just anything, just change it to overlay. So when you change it to overlay and you pick a lighter color on the brush, by lighter color I mean light gray. As you can see, I have picked a lighter color on my brush. Then when you apply the brush on the paint layer, it automatically chooses a shade, a lighter color, and gives you that color. With the help of that lighting, you can shade your drawing. And here you can see I felt that the colors were too much darker, so that's why I selected all the colors, and I have changed the lightness of those layers and made them a little bit light. So after doing that, so I tweaked the brightness of the paint layer, the first one, the paint base layer, and made the layer a little bit lighter, so that my shading could be a little bit contrasting. So in order to shade a painting, you need to have the basic knowledge of light and shadows. I will be posting videos about these lights and shadows and in the future. So hit the subscribe button if you want to get notified of my videos, and click the bell icon. Well, so we can as we can see, I have changed my brush type because I didn't like that distinctive lines. That's why I changed my brush type to a softer edge. And here as you can see, I have created two windows side by side, so that I can zoom in on one of them and still have the other one on the desirable size, so that I can see what is going on in the whole picture. So if you want to do that, it is really helpful for me. If you want to do that, just go to that Windows tab over on the top menu, and click on Windows, and then click on arrange, and then click on new tab for and click on arrange, and click on the last tab that will be new tab for whatever file name you have chosen for your present document, and click on that, and then again go to Windows and arrange, and select 2 up horizontally, and can shade your layer, and thus you will have 2 windows side by side. It is really helpful for me. So I'll finish up this second layer. So since our second layer is also done, so we move on to our third layer, that is paint layer 3, and here we take a extremely lighter brush, close to white brush, and then we apply the brush on the drawing, and we can see that the brush is creating a highlight kind of style, and we have to also change the blending option of that layer to overlay. Don't forget that. And the rest of the procedure is really simple, just like the previous paint layer, that is paint layer 2. So we'll finish this off and go on to the next layer. So here we have completed our third paint layer, and in this fourth layer we have to do the exact same thing, nothing different. Change the blending mode to overlay, and you have to select a darker color on the brush, just like I have selected a dark gray in my brush, and so just paint in all those shadow areas that you think they will cast a shadow on, and that's it. Here I have erased all the things that are not necessary to my canvas, and that's it. This is the next step. In the next step, I'll put a background image behind my character. I have downloaded this image, and I have opened this image in and pasted it behind my character, and now I'll just remove all the unnecessary things just to clean it up, just to make it neat and tidy. Also, I have added Gaussian blur on the background so that it looks even nicer. So the next layer is going to be adding the rim light. So what is rim light? Rim light is the light that comes behind the subject, and it shines through by an outline. So here you can see I'm just adding those rim lights, and that will give it a really nice value. You just have to have a basic knowledge of lights and shadows. So that's it. And I have gone for a purple rim light, and I will be adding a second rim light also, because in this case two lights are coming from two different sides from the character. And so we'll finish this off and go on to the next stage. So we are adding the second rim light, and I have chosen a white light for this second rim light, and it is just the same process, the same procedure as the first rim light. And your drawing is almost finished. You just need to clean it up a little bit and add a shadow beneath the character, and that's it. Now we'll wrap it up. Now we'll add a shadow beneath the character by just simply choosing the gradient tool, and I've selected the black and the transparent gradient tool, and that's it. And now just a few tweaks here and there, and the drawing is complete. So this is the final product, guys, and I hope you have enjoyed this video. And if you have enjoyed the video, then please give it a like, also comment down below, and if you have not clicked on the subscriber button yet, please do click it. And that's it for today. Thank you for watching. This is Brushup Shaha signing off.